His name's Guzma.
His name's Guzma.
More like Guzzlema.
Okay. As you guys,
Damn, that was funny.
as we return to our adventurers, they're stepping outside of the sand pit. They're all getting back into the monastery, gathering their things. As you guys are all amidst one another, still just kind of dealing with the aftermath of the adventure, kind of winding down. Juno kind of gives you a sort of nod of respect to your group and party, and lumbers off to back into the monastery to handle his own businesses. Riafon stands to the side, and Esther just kind of starts twiddling with pieces on the wall. There are these like gold like paintings and things along those lines. He's just fixing, mostly just going back to their normal day. And you guys are still within the monastery.
Gregory, he likes to wild shape back into a crab and just crawl onto Arya's shoulder.
And Arya gladly accepts his little crab friend.
Well, good thing we're in a spa. Now we can relax after that intense moment.
Yeah, Gregory, where does your weight go? You're like crab-sized, but you're not heavy.
Well, this is polymorphing magic. He essentially is a crab. His own weight is irrelevant.
But where did he go?
He's in the crab.
Nolan, I gotta talk to you later.
Yeah, we should indeed
we
have
all
a deeper conversation about magic and understanding how it works exactly, indeed.
I definitely need to learn where this magic stuff comes from. But it's baby steps.
Right. And no one looking at you again. He squints a little bit. Kind of readjusts his glasses, looking at Arya.
Why, yes, I have always looked this good. Thank you for paying attention.
DM,
as he says, Gregory does a sassy click.
Scars are less prominent.
Sorry, we had several people talking.
Yeah, sorry.
What's up?
No one was. I was wondering if no one would notice his gray rot scars being less prominent.
Roll a perception check.
Perception check. That's a pretty good one. 21.
21. As you're looking at him, you can see that the prominence of that scar, it's still there, but it is a little bit lifted. But more interestingly, as you're looking at him, you see a slight waver in the air that's just odd, almost like a small aura of sorts. And it's only there for a second before it's gone. His self, always with his flourishing and his branding, you can see some of his flowers that are still standing beautifully, and there's just the occasional almost like a heat wave if you're looking at a metal that's hot, just occasionally flutters by, almost like something gently is floating in front of him, like an invisible what would be a a ribbon.
You look somewhat different. When did you change?
Change? I'm afraid I
little shirt anymore.
It's true. I did change before we got here.
No,
I'm wearing my cloak again.
It's not your clothes.
Hmm.
You have a bit of an aura about you.
Aura? Well, I took to heart recently something that Arya said 2 days ago. And I found out where my powers come from.
How did you figure that out?
It's simple. By being the best. And he starts walking away and trying to look for more chocolate.
When he says this, RNA has a very obvious, confident sort of smile when he looks at Arya as he walks away. I guess you would call it proud.
Can we insight check each other? Is that a thing we can do?
Yeah, you can.
You can just
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Just nice to know.
Arya, you can throw a persuasion or a deception, but you can hide the roll and just DM me the. You can send it to me specifically, so that way you can, or DM it
is
to
he
me.
inciting you?
If he incites
go
you,
for it.
yeah, you can use
even
one of your
wanna-
stats, but just text me what the number is, so that way they don't know
Sure.
if you're lying or truthing.
Yep.
I'm just a crab. I don't know.
You are just a crab.
I'm just a little crab.
He is just a crab.
That
is true.
Crab.
Hold on.
What a fella. What a silly little crab fella.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, my bad. 1 second. Something closed out where it should not have.
Oh,
The loveliness of having a recording is this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
That is a.
Remember, don't say it out
An
loud.
8.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
a
he-
good roll, buddy.
Yeah, but he's
You
not
know,
telling you the
at all.
modifier. But yeah,
I
you can
know. I'll
hide
tell
your
you
rolls,
that.
by the way.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
Plus
Which-
other
Gotcha.
stuff. Okay.
Gotcha.
which equals like that.
All right. You have to tell me what roll it was, though, because the point of you hiding it, the DM needs to know. Yeah.
He wants to know the total.
All right. And because it has been so, the interruptions made my brain spin. Gregory, what was it? What was transpired? Because I got so focused on the technical
what did you
difficulty.
actually
What did you
incite?
say? What were you inciting?
So his response to Nolan seemed kind of
Didn't give a full idea.
yeah.
Trying to gather more.
Yeah. Exactly.
So just general skepticism, then.
Yes.
Okay.
Is he hiding something? Is he not?
In general, like Arya, you almost have never seen him sweat a bead over. Like he smiles as he always does. His movements are always confident and firm. You very rarely have seen him, or you really haven't seen Arya all too much. Like you wouldn't really know if he when he's not confident what it would look like. And he's just hard to read. All in all, he's a bit eccentric,
okay.
and so he could be the happiest man and be completely sad. It's just like he's one of those kind of people, you know. It's hard to judge without knowing his character better.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah,
crab.
yeah.
Just a crab.
You're just crab. That's okay.
Just a little crab.
Yeah.
The crap.
Hey, Gregory, can crabs have chocolate? I say, giving Gregory chocolate.
Well, Gregory's gonna find out. Gregory proceeds to eat the chocolate.
All right, now we Google to
Yes.
see whether crabs can have chocolate.
And whether,
Whether
or
he
not
dies
he
instantly.
got poisoned right now.
I think he's fine. Crabs do break down all kinds of stuff. I think that they're like
Yeah.
nature's garbage disposals.
Yeah.
So I would say he's fine as he munches on some chocolate. It melts over your shoulder a little bit though, and it gets crushed up into little bits that get into like little pockets on your tunic.
That's
It's
okay.
crab's a very messy eater.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's it. We're gonna do some vacationing, some relaxing.
Yeah.
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 DM,
Yes.
what time is it
Uh,
in the game?
It is midday, leaning towards the later half of the day now, as this entire venture has taken some time. And as Esther's kind of standing there, he just kind of looks over to you all. Are you all going to be staying longer? Or are you going to be...
I've already walked out.
Okay. You walked out of that room?
We could prepare for that. We could prepare for that little celebration party. I think we plan to have at the tavern.
Yes.
Feeding the great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, celebrate. Though
Plus,
I don't believe Astrid will be joining us. He seems like he has a lot to think about.
well,
Yeah, I've got a lot to think about. I'll be in my room, said Astrid.
Mhm.
you know what? After what he just experienced, I think that's a reasonable reaction.
Fair.
That being said, I think the hunters could use a bit of a relaxing time.
Indeed.
And
Alright.
as you guys gather things, Esther begins to walk you all out, as well as Riafon. And you walk back through the lavish, beautiful monastery. And eventually, you get to what would be the entrance where we're all left out. Where
Getting some weird looks as there's arrows sticking out of my side and several bruises.
some of the finer like gentlemen and gentlemanly women and men who are like just there for their massages look over. They're a bit like perturbed as some of you are bleeding and you have again arrows in you. Those who were inflicted with gold were also treated as well. Though I think you broke that mostly on your own. But they make sure that none of the remnants of the gold are impacting you. And you get up to the front desk.
To be turned to gold.
So what do they treat them with, like, per se?
They use these vials that are also like a yellowish color. And mostly what they do is they offer to treat you, Nolan, because I think you've had some exposure to it, just to prevent you from essentially overnight petrifying.
That would be very nice, please.
They stick the syringe into the bottle, pull it out, and then they give you a little shot. And as Esther's doing that, he explains, a good hit would turn you into, possibly petrify you in mere moments, but a nick will still petrify you. It just takes time. That's why it's important to counteract.
Indeed. I'm aware of how petrification works. Unfortunately, I did not bring a tool set with which to thwart it.
Well, we wouldn't have done it if we didn't have means to handle it, and it is part of our signature weapon since there's been an alignment with Midas and this monastery a few years ago.
Let me actually tell me the story, because while I believe I'm familiar with it.
Midas is a most popular blacksmith of the land. She learned in Fadian with the dwarves, and her weapons and items of craft are highly coveted by the most wealthy of individuals. Though Midas herself has gone missing, before she did so, she had an agreement with the monastery, and we helped her produce weapons by paying her quite lavishly. She's one of the few blacksmiths who can enchant gold, which you, being a scholar of arcane type, would probably know that gold can hold the most powerful enchantments. However, comes with the drawback of being the most difficult to enchant without being unstable.
Right. That is interesting. I was going to inquire about why gold in particular with petrification. It seemed far more practical to just go ahead and turn someone to stone, but I see it's thematic.
I'm not too sure why Midas decides to work with gold other than the power of the incantations. They can hold more, essentially. But honestly, her enchantments go far and beyond just this ailment that we have. These are more of our basic weaponry that she's crafted. More valuable weapons are actually kept under very secure lock and only to be taken out in dire need.
That's your basic weapon. This petrification upon touch. Interesting. I wouldn't want to encounter the rest.
You wouldn't want to be against it, that's for sure. I actually can't speak on it, the matter, as it's been a agreement amongst the council and Samsara that it's best that the least amount of people understand what weapons are out there for the safety of most citizens in this city and beyond.
Right. Yeah.
They're not stored here in the monastery. They're kept under lock that I don't even know.
I was about to ask about analyzing one of the weapons to see the enchantment ability, but I imagine that is a absolute no, given the rest of your response.
It wouldn't be my call. It would be that of the council's, but I could be quite sure you'd be denied, especially coming from low.
Right. Well, this is an enlightening conversation. And looking back at towards where we came from and the arrow wounds he has, I do hope there are no hard feelings between us.
Oh, by no means. Why would I have any hard feelings about riddling you with arrows?
Arya laughs a little bit. Almost snicker.
Now, before you all leave, there is the matter of the bill. As he pulls out from behind the desk before the front door, he pulls out a ledger. Thank you. So another monk or establishment member hands it to him. So that would be 3 gold pieces for Astrid for usage of the room for meditation.
Okay.
3 for Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Arya, that is 15 gold pieces for the mud bath.
Too easy. Yep.
And for RNA, that is 366 gold pieces.
For what?
Well, it looks here, 3 gold pieces for meditation, 5 gold pieces for damaged furniture, the burnt pillow, destruction of property,
Ooh.
8 gold pieces for general services, and 350 pieces for killing Samsara.
Oh,
You know,
She shouldn't have been a fiend.
Ah,
Shouldn't have lied to us. I expected an establishment of this nature to tell the truth to their clients.
May we please waive this difficulty fee, at least knock it down a peg or so, as we were in fact surprised by this instance, and as
Surprised?
you understand,
We were more than surprised. We were lied to.
sir,
A place like this.
RNA.
No, RNA, please. No one will put his hand on his shoulder, please.
If you have...
You understand our reaction, as we had discussed. The same would be for the rest of the general public. He will look around to the other
Yeah, exactly.
other patrons and say, "We will also keep this to ourselves, of course, so long as the fee, while we are willing to compensate for the inconveniencing of the manager of the establishment."
As well as the
Not so much
material
to this
costs for
degree.
resummoning her.
Well, I suppose that's something that you'll have to worry about.
It's not my...
And I'm trying to... he's attempting to try and persuade the big price down a bit.
Roll a persuasion check. As he's
I would like to give him
Guidance?
guidance. Yes.
Yeah, all right. So 23 plus 27.
27.
27.
He's putting a bit more emphasis on the, we'll keep the samsara thing to ourselves, and while looking around to the other patrons.
He looks around. He looks down at the ledger. $200 pieces. That will cover just the material cost. You will be charged for the labor.
Very well. I will front 100 from myself to assist with that, RNA.
I'll also give 100.
And for the matter of Gregory, where is he?
ooh.
I don't know.
Well,
Did he even join us out there?
nonetheless,
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he was down in the sandpit, right? Where was he?
I don't remember ever seeing him.
Oh, yeah.
well, in any capacity, you are still responsible as he is of your party. The total for Gregory's sum is 1,515 gold pieces total.
That's 1515, right?
That is correct.
Well,
Now,
you know,
might I inquire
Hold on.
as to the details of how he
yeah.
managed
How
to
did
back up
he do that?
Bill?
Yes,
How did he
but
do
of
that?
course, of course. So that would be 6 gold pieces in pure chocolates being eaten, and that would be. Let's see.
That's a lot of chocolate.
Yes,
Mhm.
it seems as though someone was grabbing chocolates and saying his name. Let's see, 9 gold pieces for the mud bath. Then that is 1,500 gold pieces for destroyed and torn apart fire lanterns. Totaling up to 978 different lanterns being torn apart.
900.
Wow, that's
No
a lot of
one's
lanterns.
face is like locked in place and they're, like trying to just comprehend what that means.
Arya's
Like, what's that even?
That's so many 900 lanterns is a lot of lanterns.
Yes, it is.
That's
We
Alright,
have
alright.
almost a room dedicated to the shrapnel that has been left behind in his wake.
900. All right, how long did it take him to undo each lantern?
I was not keeping track of him.
All right,
How long were we gone from them, RNA? I suppose, like, from our initial meeting was like 10 minutes at most. Goodness.
that's above board. If he took 30 seconds per lantern, that's 30 minutes worth of just
30 minutes of just just tearing them apart, putting the gunpowder into his satchel bag, and then taking the pieces of coloration that he wanted.
If I did the math wrong, I'm not great at dimensional analysis on the phone, but
It seems as though, from reports, he found a corner and just kept asking for more, and more, and more, and
That's
we ran out.
Hold on.
I suppose.
Let me try to.
Rather-
He might still be inside. I'm gonna try to grab him, and I'm gonna turn the corner so that I'm out of sight of Esther and grab the little crab. Hey, buddy, you actually have to pay for this.
Meanwhile, no one
So-
was like, huh? What?
Hearing that, Gregory the Crab.
I'm holding the crab like a hamburger.
Yeah, like you're holding him like a hamburger, like way too close to your face.
He's with his little crab eyes. He's looking back to the right, to the left, and he's like, "Well."
I'm willing to help you on
He
something.
begins to wild shape back as he jumps out of your hands and stretching his limbs that grown, and he looks at RNA. He's like, lashes. I only got 596 coins in my name.
All right.
How do I get out of this one?
All right, here's what we do. I'm willing to put down 500. You've got 500. We just have to collect 500 from 3 other really nice people who all like you.
Of course.
So imagine, pretend that I found you in the bathroom.
Yes, of course.
And just put on your biggest, you've never seen this play, but there's a play called Shrek, and there's this guy who has boots, and he puts on a really cute face to get people on his side. I'm not explaining well, you have to do that, okay?
Oh, I get
All right,
it.
on
Yes.
3.
I don't know if you're aware, RNA does have enhanced hearing, just naturally.
yeah.
And how far
does
did you
he-
guys actually go from
does he
around
hear
the corner?
this?
How far
Like,
did you
just
guys
around,
go?
just around the corner.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah,
we're
just
not-
around the
we're not
corner.
that far.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No one's like rubbing his like the forehead, rubbing his temples right now.
Yeah.
Does Nolan hear it too?
Oh.
Esther's
Probably.
looking at you with the most serious deadpan face too.
We're out of sight of him.
Oh no,
Definitely
at
not- Oh,
like Nolan and RNA and Astrid who's standing
Yeah, that's
there.
right. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, I found him.
Figured there would
It is
Oh,
Gregory
yeah. Stop him from- Oh.
Stippenstein.
That's
Oh,
him.
good. So you can pay your bill then.
Yes. What was it again?
That's 1,515 gold pieces.
1515.
Oh,
I'm willing to put down 500, Greg.
I can
love
put
you.
down 300.
All right. We need 200 more.
Don't look at me. I'm not giving a cent.
He's your guy.
Gregory looks
Your
at.
guy.
He is
Gary looks at
representing
RNA.
your company.
He's
You remember
literally-
that one time I, scouted for the party and helped out? You know?
He did
That's
scout for the
strange.
party, and he did help.
Despite being my company,
He is
looks
a
like you'll just have to
on.
work off the money.
Now, hear me out. Do you remember when he turned into a gopher and he stopped us from having to go through that whole big thing, and he almost died for that? I mean,
Do you remember
Yeah.
when he destroyed?
Hmm.
Is this intentional, Rose?
No,
That's
I
the
cannot
music,
find.
my
I
music.
cannot find a song to match this mood. I cannot find it, man.
I think
That
the
wasn't
Billy
it.
Mario one.
I
is
think that
fine.
simple violin one. Yeah.
Definitely not this one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll
This
go
is
back
too-
to that one,
this
that
is too
goofy one,
cute.
the YouTube
The
one.
little Aria
Yeah.
goofy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes, my money has been promised elsewhere.
So was mine, and now it has been promised here.
Yeah, I mean,
That is most
He's-
unfortunate.
he's your guy. I'm willing.
Man,
I'm willing to go in on this. You know, he's
If
helped so
employment
much.
is necessary, we can take him. We start our rates at 3 silver a day's labor.
All right,
3 silver a day. Ooh.
listen, Esther.
That's not
I'm not very good with the silver gold stuff. Astra, try to explain it to me. How much would it take for him to work off his debt, working at that rate? Just ballpark.
At
We
that
don't have to be-
rate,
We don't have to be exact.
he starts thinking it through. That would be
wild. 3 silver a day. and yet
5,050
chocolate is what,
days,
like 3 gold pieces?
Huh.
That's criminal.
making it
1,000.
nearly 13 years.
Ah,
I'll have to pick you up on the round trip, Gregory.
while working
I have
this off.
14 years in my mind.
I promise once you pay your debt off, we'll come back to pick you up after
Hold
we
on,
get done in low.
I'm gonna text Justin real quick.
I'm not
You're-
500.
Hey, can you give us a loan? you gotta
Yo.
call in the bank.
Yo, say Gregory got the bill. We need your help.
we need your help.
God, I hope he is also refusing to give a penny.
Do you have 200 gold? I do. Why?
I do.
Fair.
Why?
Fair and reasonable.
Gregory pulls out his water sack and he starts sipping on it.
For what, 5
Well,
years?
how much-
He has to work for 5 years?
RNA has not taken his eyes off of Gregory in the most disappointed fatherly tone you can
No one is-
imagine.
No one is giving him a side eye of the same of a similar caliber and asks, "How much would it knock off the price if he were to return some of the
Oh, that's
pieces
a good
that
one.
he took?"
Hey,
Well, so long as he didn't put all the gunpowder into one spot, we could maybe decipher the right way to break that down. We don't produce them here. They're actually a dwarvish creation. And he looks over to you,
I think
Gregory.
I color coded them.
as he
You
says, put all the gunpowder in one spot. RNA's neck starts to turn towards Gregory very slowly, yet his body doesn't move. And it continues to turn until you hear the sound of cracking glass.
RNA, I didn't get it all in spot. I sorted it. Like, look.
You know.
Yeah, with my
Go on.
color.
RNA looks in the
You
back.
see, he holds up. No.
Not you.
No, and snatches it.
There's light gray, dark gray, lightest gray, darkest gray, white,
Astrid,
black.
Astrid says something, looking at this cat. You're lucky,
Yeah,
you're
what
funny. And he puts down 200 gold pieces.
All right, I put
See, we
300.
got it.
So that's 300. So a combined 500 between me and Astrid.
Yeah, 500 between them, and then I'm putting 500 down. And then Gregory's putting 500 down,
500.
which leaves 15.
Yep.
No, I have actually 596 gold coins. So
Okay. So
All right.
15 on you.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys toss over an entire bag of all of your earnings from your previous adventures. And
Not
Esther,
breaking eye contact with Gregory the whole time.
Esther, like gets his
you
arms
didn't
out,
lose anything, RNA. What are you talking about?
sweeps it all into his own bag, and he goes, "Well, I hope you enjoyed your stay at the Ruby Stay Monastery. Hope to have you back soon."
Yeah. Gregory,
Still
we
staring at
gotta talk.
Gregory. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh no, but
And he walks out.
They just let this cat me. They just kept giving them to me, dude. That's
Gregory, it's crazy because you and I both know this isn't the first time an occurrence like this has happened.
There's 4?
And I'm very stunned that you would even consider doing it again.
Wait. This is your guy. You could have warned us.
you guys are outside now, walking to the tavern. I take it.
No.
Yeah.
we're
Oh, I thought it'd be much funnier to
can't.
find out on your own.
These are my
Rubbing his
instincts.
temples.
You can't use that against me. I'll make the money back. Don't worry.
Absolutely, we can use that against you. You have a mind and a sentient brain in there. No one's like getting
there?
actually frustrated right now.
POV of
Somewhere in there.
Gregory's brain, not very big.
Gregory,
I hope
what
you
did
know any and all pay you receive. We'll be going to these two for quite some time.
Indeed.
You know what? I appreciate that. RNA. That's nice. Gregory,
The
what did you
majority
give
of that fund was going to go to the repairs of our ship,
What did I get?
which we need.
You know, it might come in handy.
What? All right. Here,
I got a
talk
half
to me.
bag of turkey jerky, a full wine sack of
I think
wine.
charged it with the turkey jerky.
Level with me. Level with me here, Gregory.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Gregory
What
has
are you
so
gonna
much
do?
chocolate in his bag with the gunpowder. I'm sure.
Oh
What are
my
you gonna
god.
use 900 lanterns worth of gunpowder for? Why? When will that come up?
Hey,
Especially when you work with a bunch
You work
of
with 5 people.
I work with people covered
we
in
work
fire.
in the Iron Forest, okay? You're gonna
Working with
need
people covered in fire.
to scavenge, okay? And I saw that. I can make.
This
10
is not a
bucks.
place of scavenging. This is a place of wealth and prosperity. You
Hey,
do
I
not
don't
need to
know
scavenge
that.
here.
We don't.
How do you not
Tell
know
me the
that?
rules.
Gregory, we're safe here. We can just buy you normal.
This
we could
isn't
have.
the Iron Woods, if you
We
hadn't
could've-
noticed.
We could have bought you a bag of gunpowder for less than that. We could have
Seriously.
bought that for you. It's okay. You're safe.
Now
You
I
have
got
no idea how much you have
explosives.
set us back. No one's not even looking at him anymore.
And for reference of how much gunpowder this guy has, he has
That's so
10
much.
bags of like what would be like almost like it's almost a keg's worth, but in like a bag form, just over his shoulder and all hanging off of his side. They're not small bags, as he's walking around with 10 bags of just big gunpowder.
They better not be small fucking bags. You just spent 1,500 gold on them.
That's what I'm. Gregory, do you want me to hold them? I can put them in a shadow dimension. I think.
No, I like the pretty colors. The light gray, the good.
You are not
greenish
holding
gray.
on to that many bags of gunpowder while
Yeah,
you're
give me-
with RNA or anyone that is a Cinderkin. You are putting
Give me-
that on the ship away from everything else.
Yeah,
And
give
you are
me-
not
Yes,
holding on
put it
to
on the ship with Nixie and his fucking forge.
Oh, true.
I'm sure
Well,
that'll do
away from
wonders.
him, of course.
I don't know who that is, but true.
furthest away from many people who can set on fire and away from other civilian structures. Please.
All right, I'll give Arya,
Yes.
I was about to say RNA.
Definitely not RNA.
Oh, not RNA, not RNA.
Oh.
I'll give him five
Five bags.
explosive.
You
All
are
right.
giving him all of them.
I'll definitely take
You
5.
can use them
All right, I'll give
when
him
we
all.
go on an
You can hold it, you
adventure
can hold
of some sort.
Yeah.
At the moment, I think it's best to
I'm
not
keeping my
carry them
jerky.
around a civilian.
I have a
I'd
bag of
Say
jerky.
you had to give up the jerky, just the gunpowder, just the volatile explosive that can be set off from
As a-
something as simple as me spitting in that direction.
Don't sneeze.
I still had a great time though. This
I'm
that's
glad
water
you
sack
did.
of wine is pretty good. Like this shit's going.
That's great.
He's replaced his wine with
I'm
water with
glad
wine, and no
you
one
did.
noticed. He's like pack ratted food, wine, chocolate.
Everything.
Glad you winded down, Gregory. But now, from all of this, I think I've gained a wrinkle and a few extra gray hairs.
A game?
No, I really didn't notice the difference. You are wrinkly.
No one
I-
stares at him.
I'm gonna summon Care Jr. And from that one shop, I got a saddle of holding things, and I'm going to put the saddle. I'm going to put the explosives in this bag of holding things, and somewhere safe. Now, Care Jr., these are explosive, but they're in a different dimension, so they shouldn't affect you.
Okay. What's
I'm
explosive?
trusting you with this. Do you know what I do? You've seen me fight demons, right?
Yes.
It's that. What I do
Okay.
to them at the end of it.
Well then, if
At the
you
end
wish
of
for
it.
me to carry it, by all means, I will.
Good job, Care Jr.
Hey, Nolan.
Yes.
Despite all of this happening,
Hmm.
are you still willing to put down that 300 gold for the tattoo?
I no longer have the 300 gold for the tattoo.
That is most unfortunate.
I have like $30.
I have less than 30.
Would you like 10, Nolan? You've been a trooper, you know.
We will see how much my for fixing our lunar sail will cost.
What
True.
do I
Then
have with the two of you?
We'll see.
Gregory with a hick, he's like, you know, alright. We work for our hunters. We make mad bucks. Let's just do another mission.
Because that's what we need. More work.
Slowly to Gregory, and he goes,
Oh, gee, isn't that a great idea? Maybe we should go on another mission, Greg. You want to go find another splotch of gray rock?
strangle you.
Hmm.
If I were center, you would be nothing but a stain on the ground right now. Remember this kindness.
Oh goodness.
And should you ever have another impulse like this again and feel the need to pick away at something, don't.
Gregory tries, with his drunk self, he tries to stand as straight as possible and do like a little salute. He's like, yes, sir. The RNA's, sir. And then with the chocolate on his nail, he just...
He's just biting at his nail, getting chocolate that's stuck like in the retractable nail. Oh, that's awful.
I hate that.
He's like just
Gross.
chewing at the. Oh god.
The fact that he's only inebriated now makes it even more baffling of the action that he did before.
He got
this.
inebriated after the fight.
That means he was
He
sober.
was sober.
He's
He
sober when
panically
he
was
every
drinking the
lantern.
alcohol the moment he heard about the bill. He's been squeezing the bag like a juice punch.
Oh, that's funny.
I fear the
That's
antics he will
amazing.
get in while drunk.
We might need to keep him at the tavern.
All right, so you guys head to the
Drink
tavern.
more, rack up another bill.
Yeah, we're probably at the tavern.
And with that,
Yeah.
you guys arrive at the Brine and Brews. The tavern itself is slowly kicking into life, though it's not really too alive yet, as it's just kind of getting into the later afternoon. There are some hunters idly hanging out in the first floor, which is the tavern where they're eating and drinking. But right now they're just, some people are reading, some people are just sitting with their boots up. Others are upstairs in their rooms, presumably just minding their own business. But the building itself is kind of relaxed at the moment.
Okay.
I am Astrid. I'm going to meditate. I have a lot to think about. And he goes and he meditates because he has a lot to think about.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
while we have a bit of downtime, Nolan, I have a favor to ask of you. If you don't mind coming with me to my room.
Sure. I will follow him.
All right. Yeah, you guys.
What is the favor?
Okay, we're
What
done.
is this favor?
Yeah, you guys can just say,
It is
I
a
go
very
somewhere and
simple-
start talking. Like, you don't have to have me narrate it out for you.
Mm-hmm. What was this favor?
Well, so before I say anything, I'd like it to be very known that I am, in fact, literate. I can read and I can write. However,
Right. Now,
and he
now,
raises
no one's raising,
his,
now no one's raising an eyebrow at that.
he raises his hand, his very on fire, smoldering hand, and he says, I have since lost the ability to write without special tools, of which I do not have. You do me the favor of writing a few letters.
Certainly. I'll take my mind off the stresses of today.
It won't be many. And he starts to go through his own bag of gold. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Moment.
Deep bag gold.
Deep
Bag of
shuffling through it.
I'm doing something real quick.
Yeah. He's shuffling through it to make sure he doesn't burn the bag.
Yeah.
Careful fingers.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. Gossamer's like clinking, like bringing over all the ink pots over from my room into RNA's.
Yeah, just little. They're like bobbling around.
Yeah, looking straight out of a Disney movie. All these things floating over from my room into his.
Yeah, one of the tavern, one of the kids in the tavern are just like looking at what, like floating, like pieces of parchment that are like going its way into another room, like ants following, and they're just terrified. They don't know what to say.
Gossamer will fold one into an origami crane and leave it at the child's feet, and then continue on.
Yeah.
Arya's seeing all this and it's like, yeah, that's not right. That's not right.
You're just.
And he takes a swig. He's just chilling.
As RNA reaches into his bag, he pulls out 6 small pillars of gold, 130 gold in each one. And he says, I would like for you to help me write a letter to 6 of the hunters who were very gravely wounded. I don't have a way of curing most of them or helping most of them, but I believe some of this gold should go towards either their treatment or whatever they think they need it for. And I don't have the heart to confront them directly either. So I think a letter left in their room would be the best case scenario.
Right. I'll have the optimistic message of a possibility of treatment.
I do wholeheartedly believe treatment is possible. But at the moment, I'm sure you're well aware, we don't have access to any such thing.
Right.
But that's the favor.
Yeah, unless Arya is willing to take upon himself all of that grey rot.
Which I don't think that would be a good idea,
No.
as Arya will be the one to help us make more gold to advance towards possibly getting a cure and also leaving the bulwark.
And Indeed.
And you guys collaborate together, writing letters, getting gold together, and separate and dividing it amongst the hunters that were injured or inflicted with the rot, and whoever you wish as you do so. Out of curiosity, for my sake, is Jeremiah at all involved with that group?
He is. He is one of the 6 hunters receiving.
All right.
And if you would like to know specifically who, Lucas Graham for the trauma, Clay for the serious wounds to the arm. Maybe we can get that healed. The 2 wizards the 2 hunters that managed to escape with the wizards from Center's group, Jeremiah and Little Red.
All right. Thank you. Heard. And as you guys are working on that, what is you guys get those letters written, place them in the rooms, and what would you like to do from here on?
First, before we continue, the last thing, do I know if Center is nearby? Is he resting here, or is he in another location?
Last you heard was Red informing you that Center was only here for a little bit before heading off, but she didn't know where. And as you ask around the other hunters, lots of people are giving you shrugs, I don't knows, not really sure. And eventually you get to Red, who explains to you that, he stayed the night that we all returned, and that morning, he was gone. And I don't really know where he's been run off to. I figured he went to go speak with Nixie, but he wasn't with Nixie when I checked. I don't know. We're all kind of leaning on you right now, aren't I?
Okay. All right. I heard all that, but I was also lagging during it, but I got every bit of it.
Yeah.
Pieced together. But that's why I didn't respond immediately. Well,
if you want to check his room, though, none of us. I mean, I knocked plenty of times, but none of us are really gonna just barge in there.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Also, when you get a chance, head up to your room. I left you a little bit of money.
Okay.
Pay for the bit of damages and whatever else you might need.
Okay.
As well as some of the other hunters.
Yeah, thank you, Arne. I appreciate it.
No problem. And Arne is going to turn and leave and head towards Center's room.
No one will follow, as he's still carrying the letter for Center as well.
You guys work your way around the building, and Center's room's far in the back, off in a corner. And as you step up to it, it's just a closed, big, thick wooden door. The door handle itself actually is slightly melted from when it was gripped aggressively. There's like red claw, or not red anymore, but there's like melted claw marks in the door. That's actually like must have been whenever the doors first swung open, and it's closed right now.
Is it openable?
A quick investigation on the doorknob. The doorknob is not functional. And as you look up at the door frame, you can see cracks in the door frame from when it was slammed so hard the structure was damaged.
Arne will reach out his right hand and knock on the door and say, "Center, are you home?"
Silence.
Well, if you don't answer, I'll be coming in anyway.
I'll be exercising my authority as your second hand by coming in anyway.
Completely silent.
Arne will try and push the door open.
As you push up against it, like as just a gentle push, that door is fucked. The doorknob won't twist, and it's it's still closed because there's like the peg in the door still got it closed up. So right now it's unopenable without doing something.
Arne straightens his jacket and he turns to Nolan and he says, "Get behind something."
Great, more property damage, and he will step back.
Oh, please, like the door isn't already inoperable. And Arne is going to walk away from the door. And he's going to get like a pretty good distance away from the door. And he's going to get into like a runner's stance. And he says, Center, this is your last chance to respond. Like I said, I'm coming in anyway.
A moment passes. Nothing.
Oh, fuck me then. And Arne will take off running towards the door as fast as he can before diving into a drop.
roll an athletics check.
Dead center at the door. No.
Oh.
Oh, I got a 9.
All right.
Unfortunately.
You go
Don't you have the
running.
inspiration?
You jump upwards.
Oh, yeah.
Your legs completely extend. Your knees lock, and your body goes horizontally heavy into this door. The door cracks open and swing. Nolan, what you see is Arne jump up, and his body, all of his momentum completely stops on the door. For a second, he's like standing on the door. The door buckles in on his feet, and the door does cave open. However, he just lands horribly on his back. Bam! Like there's a huge thud, and the whole room shakes for like the hallway shakes for a second with his heavy body hitting the floor. But the door goes swinging wide open.
I tripped on the run.
Right.
And he sits up and, I guess sitting upright, looks through the door now.
One will also look into the room, peering just around the door frame.
Mm-hmm. The sun's setting, and this is on the this window's on the opposite side of where the sunlight would be. It's dark. There's no lights on at the moment, and the most light is actually Arne, who illuminates it with his idle flame. And as you guys are looking in it, the bed's unused. The items are there. Doesn't seem to be many leftover items. His bags are taken, and there is a obvious tablet of sorts, something that Cinderkin will use to write, but you can't see from where you are on a desk.
Arne drops his head into his hands and goes, "Oh, can never be sent." And he stands up and he'll enter the room, notably heading towards the tablet first.
Simple enough. The room is just quiet. You walk your way up to it. You get up to the tablet, and it's a short explanation here. And it says, Arne, 6 hunters are missing. Gone back to the rot to look for clues. Be back soon.
Truly is a lone wolf, isn't he?
Motherfucker. Well, I guess let's have a party tonight, and if he's not back by tonight, I'll go look for him.
We still have a mission to do in the city, even.
I know. But Center takes top priority right now. He always does.
I figure.
And as I pull away from you two, I'm going to head to, what is Arya and Gregory doing at the moment?
Arya is at the bar. He's not really doing too much. A lot of things are swirling around in his head, some decisions he's got to make. But he remembers something that he remembers something that Ray Fawn said. Geisha. And he pulls out his amulet that he's wearing. Now, Rose, we've never discussed this amulet, although I think I did discuss it a little bit after, but what does it look like?
It's a silver link chain on a sort of almost cross-like emblem, and the bottom of the cross, and the bottom of the cross is tipped, so it looks similar to like a sword as well. It's like a broadsword almost, but the guard is a little lower than normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily a religious emblem, as far as you're aware, but it is just a simple, nice-looking necklace, essentially.
Gregory, where do you come from? He looks over to Gregory, who I'm guessing is probably drunk at this point.
Yeah, so as you say that, Gregory was just using his mold earth, kind of just playing with it, making a really round
Gregory's.
ball. And then Gregory looks up at you. Both his ears kind of like stick up, and he's like, huh. And then the dirt that he was playing with just drops to the floor, makes a mess. And he's like,
Yeah. Well,
no one's ever asked me that before. All right.
really? I feel like if I were meeting a cat person for the first time and I wasn't immediately in a life or death situation for the past 3 days, I would ask those types of questions. Which is why I'm asking these types of questions now, because we're not in a life or death situation.
That kind of based.
You know, it's been so long that the people outside of, I guess, the bulwarks don't seem very interested in me. But yeah, let me roll a history check. It's been that long.
Yeah,
Let me look at my notes.
roll a history check.
Okay, 16.
As-
What does that give me?
As Gregory peers into his memory, there's a few memories that come before anything. As Gregory is going, people don't really seem to care much besides the bulwark. He has a flashback of being chased out of a fish market. He has a flashback of being yelled at another city. He gets a flashback of like the travel that he's been on and everyone being like, what are you? He gets a flashback of being at like meeting the scholars of Low and their eyes going wide when they see a cat person. And through all these flashbacks, Gregory's mind is like stagnant in the way that he's like, no one thinks this is weird. No one, like all this stuff is happening, but Gregory is confident that no one is like thinking he's any different than the other people around him in this moment. To track with what you're saying. And as far as when you remember home, like you shake off those kind of thoughts, like all those different instances. You think about home and you think about the snow and you think about your mom. You think about the warmth of the hearth and the home that is for the hearth of the Iron Hunters. And you think about the feelings that you feel when you speak with the people who love you.
No. Now, how does that translate from drunken Gregory, from his mind to drunken Gregory's mouth?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, he stumbles a little bit and he looks at you dead in your eyes and he's, I don't know. And then he just stumbles backwards and starts playing with his dirt again.
Really poetic.
I look over to Kara Jr., who is also at
the bar. Yeah, his head's fully forward. His eye, he doesn't turn his head. His eye's just looking at you. The other eye is keeping an eye out for mages.
Of course. Always on guard.
Vigilant.
He's got the Skyrim horse predator.
The predator look.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Skyrim horses stare dead at you 24/7.
Okay. Kara Jr., did you?
Oh, Ari, what? Sorry, I was thinking.
I'm thinking too.
What
Isn't
are you
that crazy?
thinking about?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, I guess.
Me too.
That's crazy. I just think I've lied, and I think
Oh,
I need to make that. I think I need to make that clear. But later tonight, I think I need to fix that.
can I help?
Oh, you're gonna help, all right?
I better. What can I do?
All right. Here's what we're gonna do, and I whisper in Carrot Jr.'s ear because the audience is gonna see it in like 20 minutes.
All right. Just throughout it, like the horse is like doing this like whole like yeah, okay, yeah, all right, and then like
And then I
stops
think-
for a second, looks through the room. Sorry.
Yep. Too easy. And then, I'm assuming people are kind of like chilling and kind of partying, and I'm gonna wait till a little bit later in the night when I see RNA and Nolan come back.
Yeah, it's about this time. After you guys are handling all these different things, you guys manage to find a table together, or you guys can all sit at the bar. But you guys all managed to get together back again in the tavern.
Okay.
Well, team, we've known each other for 3 days, and well, this has been pretty eventful, I'd say.
Right. I'd say so.
I think, besides a few snafus along the way, we work pretty well together. And if Astrid were here, I think he's still meditating. He'd probably say, we're happy to have you.
Well,
Does sound
seeing
like something
that
to say.
Azra's not here, Caleb, I just wanted to know. I really wanted to know.
What do you want to know?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I want to know.
Tell me about it.
How's heaven, Arya? Where are you from, bro?
Well, heaven is a pretty nice place. Imagine blue as far as the eye can see. The floor is white. There's food and water and wine and plenty of nice stuff. Lots of cool people with halos, and I know this guy named Jerry, and he's really funny. But it's good.
Do all the horses do they talk to people?
No, this is a special horse. Carrot Jr. still
Oh,
like
how'd you meet this one?
Oh, well, I met this one because his corporeal form I met because Astrid crashed into it, but I've known his spirit for a very long time. Isn't that right, Carrot Jr.?
That's right, Arya. You decimated my body with a moving carriage.
Technically, that was well, y'all don't know Calicat. That's a whole nother story. Technically, he was going on a rampage, and I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, no. Well, technically, I'm not the same horse. I'm only the idea of the horse that was decimated by the carnage.
Of course.
It's like I have the
rest of us
memories,
cannot
but
hear
didn't
that.
have to go through the trauma.
That's the best kind.
Thank you, Arya.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us have no
As
idea.
Gregory
what-
hears,
Nobody hears anything else. Yeah.
this
saying
one-sided
things out loud.
conversation.
Yeah.
Now, Nolan, I'd like to speak to you later,
Yes.
but RNA, I think I need to talk to you on the roof, and bring Little Red. And I
Okay.
start walking up, and I despawn my horse.
Nolan goes back to his room because he does not want to deal with drunk Gregory.
Roll a perception check,
Hey,
Arya.
where's everybody going, man?
A perception check.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Okay, here's hoping. 10.
All right. And you guys make your way to the roof. Unless RNA, do you follow
Real
him to the
quick.
roof? Yeah, what's up?
I want him to roll another perception check.
Oh wait, are you roll? What? What?
I want Arya to roll another perception check.
What? Okay. What is it? It can't, is not for the same thing, is it?
I rolled lower,
No,
so don't worry.
What's
What did you
everybody
roll?
looking at, man? Where
Are you roll?
going, bro?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Anyway.
What?
Yes, I'll I'll follow Arya to the roof. Did you say right? Wait, did he say right now? Did I forget already?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
right now.
So
And bring Little Red.
Okay, yeah,
With
right now.
bringing Little Red.
so
Yes.
here we are
Right.
on the roof
With that,
of this
I'll gather
3-story
them, right.
building. Red's just standing there.
When
Why are we on the
when,
roof?
when RNA and Little Red walk on the roof, I'm already standing with my back turned to them, facing towards the city, my cape billowing in the wind, and also my horse has been spawned back by my side. On the roof, yes.
Arne, why are we up here?
As we make it to the roof, RNA, without his eyes leaving Arya, he says to Little Red as he begins to unbutton his suit. He says, I just
Arne,
found out why, and you're about to find out too. He fully unbuttons his suit, takes off his blade, and throws it to the side.
Arya undoes his cape with all the flowers and lays it gently on the horse. Takes off his blouse as well.
Little Red quickly grabs her bow and goes, "I'm not trying to catch a case," and holds it upwards like a weapon again.
You're not gonna have a choice.
She grabs at her arrows.
I have my boots, my pants, and my necklace, and I gently lay Monologue down by my horse.
Rose, have we recovered any health?
No,
hope
not
not.
yet. Not yet. No.
Okay, just wondering.
Arne,
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Arne, you said something today, and I need to make sure that you're honest. You said today that you were lied to about Samsara's nature, and that was the reason you wouldn't pay all that money. And that's fair, that's a lot of money. And I don't expect an apology for killing someone. Where I come from, killing someone who's down on the ground isn't a good thing. But I need you to be completely honest with me. I say, still on the railing. And then I jump down and start walking his way. Arne?
Oh, you jumped down towards him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
jumped
thought
out.
you jumped off the roof.
No, that'd be funny. No. Arne, I need to make sure that you're honest, too. I don't want to be lied to either. And I throw a punch his way.
For all intents and purposes, we'll say RNA's armor class is 0, and he willingly accepts it.
It cracks across his. Or yeah. Go ahead.
My normal fists deal 5 damage. Just a 1 straight towards his face. I need to make sure that you're honest.
It cracks across RNA's face, and his flames steadily begin to diminish until it's very obvious it's just his physical form. And he will take that 5 damage. And he begins to pull at his shirt, undoes it a little bit, and he says, "Ask me anything you like. I'm an honest man." And RNA will throw a punch back.
For all intents and purposes, my AC is 0. I take the punch.
There's the crack against the glass. Before the glass, you hear the whack into flesh, and Little Red's just looking at both of you with horror. And why am I here? Why am I part of this? What is this?
RNA's punch also deals 5 damage.
Oh, nice. Equally matched. Now, when Samsara was growing horns and wings and fire, I did something. I had to make sure. Now, I don't mind fiends personally. Super devilkin are bad, but fiends by themselves are not awful. But you said
that you're a monster hunter. And I've got to know something, and I throw another punch. Dealing 5 damage. It's going to be a gut shot.
RNA willingly takes it, and he recoils from the punch a little bit.
I will say, you talk about the devil. You talk about not devils. Help me out. What are they
just
called?
let it go.
Fiends. You talk about
Just let it go.
fiends, and as you're talking about fiends, Little Red's attitude becomes more somber and stone cold, like quiet. And she switched from grabbing the bow in a jokish manner. It finds its way in her hands correctly with an arrow, like being not notched at you, but just being put into the actual string as a red light of fire creates the string for the bowstring.
That's fine.
RNA.
RNA recoils from the punch a little bit, and he spits off to the right, and it's a small speckle of flame that comes out of his mouth. And he says, "Fiends, I am a monster hunter. Are you getting to a point with this?" And he'll throw a punch back. Dealing 5 damage.
Excellent. This one gives Arya a shiner. Black eye. You killed Samsara because she's a fiend, right? But, and I point over to my cape, I sense the presence of 2 fiends on that field. Fiend number 1, Samsara, obviously. But fiend number 2, and I point to the second red rose on my cape. The flowers change colors depending on. Anyways. That came from your location. Now you say that you're a monster hunter, and I'm pointing to Little Red too. And you say you're a monster hunter, and you killed a lady today because she was fiendish, and yet I detected fiendish nature from you too. And I throw another punch.
RNA will take that punch as well, and as he takes a few steps back, he smiles for a moment and just rears his head back and just You can't be serious. That's what this is about? You're accusing me of being a fiend? And RNA will throw 2 punches.
Fair. I'll take 10 damage. A right and a left, I presume.
Yes, just a good old 1-2.
Of course. That hurt. Arya takes a step back. There's no grace here. There's no fancy footwork. It's just 2 guys on a roof. I'm not accusing you of being a fiend. I'm accusing you of being a hypocrite. If you say right now that you didn't know that you had any fiendish nature, I'm willing to let this go. But you told me 2 days ago that you need to learn where your power comes from. I'm telling you your power is fiendish. And he throws another punch. And as a monster hunter, you killed a lady for being fiendish. Little Red, what would you do in this situation?
Her hands, her fingers are wrapped around an arrow, and she's looking at RNA a lot more than she's listening to you. Looking at RNA's expression as his eyes change and his face reacts to the hits. And he's seeing, you guys are wearing each other down somewhat. It's a very barbaric way of going about it. But when you say her name, Little Red, what would you do? Her eyes cut to you, and what you normally see are these full wide eye. She used to be an half elf, and now they're like these little balls of flame where the iris is. The whole eye is now a reddish flame color, and her eyes go very slim as they become slits, and just the highlights are pinpoints on you. She does not answer you, but you can see a devilish look to her, a fully devilish look in her eyes as she's locked in on you. Her quiver where her arrows are is lighting up where the heads of the arrows would be. You can see a reddish aura, like kind of like billowing out, and heat's kind of like appearing from out of it like a chimney.
That's suspicious. I mean, that's not suspicious. I'm beating up her boss. I mean, of course, that's fair. I mean,
Is that what Arya says? That they don't. She does not react to Arya saying like Arya. Like, oh no. Okay.
That was above board.
That would still be funny. Yeah. Okay.
That would be funny, but no, that was above board.
RNA, after every punch, he continues to smile. And he will throw 3 punches this time. All 3 that he can. Just a solid 1, 2, 3 again. No grace, no special form to it. Trying to even things up again. Or trying to even things up a bit. Knowing he's still suffering wounds from his previous battle. And he says, I am not a fiend. I'm not fiendish. I don't come from any of the sort. If you're saying that Cinderkin are fiends, then I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you are solely incorrect. And he points to himself and he says, I used to be an elf. Until I accepted my curse, at least. Where my power comes from, I know where it comes from. And it's not fiendish in nature, in any way, shape, or form. I think you were just wrong.
Arya is breathing heavy. Well, if that's the case, I've been cursed before. Sometimes you're not fully conscious of the curse. Sometimes when you go crazy, bloodlusty, I've only seen this happen twice, so. But I felt something fiendish in you. I want you to say that you don't know about it. And he throws 2 punches.
RNA he takes both punches willingly, and he's not looking healthy anymore. He staggers for a moment, and his eyes begin to flicker, not in a crazy way, but in a he's getting weaker way. And he says, no, because I'm not fiendish. I'm not a fiend. I don't have the powers of a fiend. I consider myself a monster just like the others, but it takes a monster to do what I do. A monster can go by many definitions. Samsara. She didn't have to be a fiend to be a monster. I'm sure you know this just as well. But you know what fiends are. You know they're monstrous. This is unnecessary.
I've never met someone like that. A real fiend who surrenders. Have you?
I've met a fiend who lies. You don't know what she could have done. She's already lied once to us. She tried to turn you into gold. She did turn me into gold. She lied about this being a simple sparring match. Who knows what she would have done to Astrid when she realized that she was overwhelmed and that she would inevitably be beaten. Yes, she surrendered. I guarantee you, because she didn't see another way out. If she had been the one to be able to overpower us, would she have given up?
Arya sits for a second. His knuckles are probably bloody, hitting that hard against glass.
Mm.
I know it's different where you come from. You're monster hunters. I get it. I've had to fight monsters too. But she gave up. She surrendered. The fight was over. And you killed her because she was a fiend. Now I'm doing this because I sense fiendish nature in you. But if you say right now that you don't have any, then that's fine. I just need to know. Because I felt it on you. I felt it on you today when you took her life. And if she deserved to die for being a fiend, for lying, what would someone like you deserve if someone else with your code were the one with the big hammer?
Give me just. Hey, Rose, look at your DMs real quick.
Mm-hmm.
As RNA stumbles back for a moment, he falls to a knee and he says, "You want to know? You really want to know where Synderkin power comes from? Is this what you're asking me?"
Arya takes a knee as well. And in fact, sits down. Yeah, if you don't mind.
RNA will absolutely, from the floor up, uppercut.
Damn! Roll with advantage. I want to see if you crit.
Heck yeah. That's great.
little phrase I use sometimes. I say "fucked up" from the floor up.
Fucked up from the floor up.
Yeah. I did not crit.
Okay.
Just a single punch, dealing 5 damage, and Arne stands back to his feet, a little bit wobbly, and he says, "No, Cinderkins are not fiends. Our power does come from a different plane. It's the pain that we endure during the ritual. My heart is not that of an elf anymore. My being is not that of an elf anymore. I burn all of these things away as I accept the soul of a fire elemental into my being. Cinderkin do have a very special power, one that I have neglected to speak on. We do have the ability to curse others, and I think it's good for you to know. However, it's also important to know that these curses, they can be incredibly powerful." And he turns to Little Red for a moment and he says, "I'm not sure if you're fully aware, but the ability of our curses, should we head down the wrong path, can sometimes just be called reality shifting due to its level of strength. You can do some horrible, truly terrible things. And depending on these curses, yes, there is a chance that it can derive from a fiendish source. although absolutely minuscule. The different curses we use come from all different places, all different types of power. However, if you were sensing a fiend, I can assure you it was not me.
Arya is flat on his butt from the uppercut, kind of holding his nose a little bit. He's going to detect good and evil again. I don't think it'll proc, but I'll try it.
Okay.
Sensing fiendish,
Yeah.
undead, celestial.
You're like laying on your back, right? You got uppercutted, and you proc this. You look upwards, which is forwards to Arne, to your jacket that you've left on the side.
Yeah.
2 new red roses appear.
Mm-hmm. I walk over to my coat and I grab at those flowers and look at the location of those 2 new fiendish entities.
The moment your hand gets a hold of your coat, you know you have this both of these fiendish energies are much they're less powerful than that of Samsara's, but they're present nonetheless. They are almost like partial fiends, and you can feel them both almost like an aura, like pushing past you like a gust of wind. Both of them come directly from behind you, directly where Arne and Low Red stands.
And, Arne moved his weapon down. It's not his weapon that's maybe doing it.
It emanates very, very.
It emanates from
his core
position.
And Low Red speaks up. I don't know. And she looks over to you, Arne, with confusion in her eyes. I don't know why we're telling you anything. But since we are, planes are like groups of water, only separated with permeable membranes. Our power derives from the fire plane.
And that's close to the fiendish plane?
Yes.
Is that what you're going to tell me?
That is what I'm getting at.
I'd like to insight that real quick.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. It's a 3 - 1. I believe her.
Oof.
She looks at you intensely. She's lowered her bow, and as she's looking at you, she goes, devils have, every plane has magic. This plane is prone to abusing the elemental's proximity to it. Wizards throw rocks, wizards teleport, wizards transmute, and that's all gifts given by their proximity and being in the middle of all the other planes of elemental prowess. It's much harder to do magics outside of these easy to manipulate realms. Devils have a different magic. They warp souls with pacts. They follow strict rules. You're not going to be altered or changed by a devil unless you agree to it. And once you've agreed to it, your soul is as malleable as clay. We have the power to curse things. What that is taking the fire elemental plane's magics, which their magic is to burn away even a soul, completely gone. And we apply a brand. With its proximity to the devils, we don't have to make a pact. We don't have to make an agreement. It's a lot more complicated and a lot more likely to fail. But through hatred, or through pain, through grief, we can forcibly change your soul by branding the change onto there. It's this mixture of the fire plane and the devilkin plane that we derive this power. We're no longer from this plane anymore. So we're no longer in proximity to the water plane. We're from the fire plane with the memories and the purposes of the being we were before this transformation. Now, this was a very important secret kept by the Syndican, but I trust RNA would not share this information with you if it were not important.
The reason I decided to tell him any of this to begin with is because I trust him. I know Arya won't speak a word of this to anyone. He wouldn't dare. Not out of fear of some sort of threat, but because he understands its importance. Although, Arya, I do need to tell you something. It cannot be understated how much I hate monsters of any kind. Cannot possibly be underestimated. I hate them. I despise them. Despise what they've done to me, and I despise what they've done to others. I, personally, don't think that they deserve a place on this world. And I will eradicate everyone that I would consider a monster. Sure, there are some devils that I might live, depending on all sorts of things. Depends on if I truly consider them a monster or not. For what it's worth, if I was truly a fiend, if I was a devil based against Samsara, I'd kill her again. Since we're being honest.
That's fair. Little Red, could you come over here?
There's the crunching of her feet on the roof tiles as she on the roof as she walks her way over. She grips one of the arrows in her right hand, like backwards, just ready with it.
When Little Red starts to move, this entire time while RNA has been getting hit, he's stayed relaxed, composed, all of this. Now that Little Red is stepping up to Arya, he noticeably tenses up a lot more.
Can I see your hands?
She flips her left hand, palm up. It's... The more you look at it, the like glassy figure is almost not there, and it's almost just fire. And then it kind of flickers, and there's like the glass. You can see the glass is sometimes there, and the fire is sometimes there. Not.
Is that the hand with? Is that the hand with the gray rot?
If I'm not mistaken, I think you healed that.
I didn't heal that.
No.
Gray rot.
Then
Not on her.
Not hers.
Oh, my apologies.
I think her.
She's got two
No,
fingers that are-
Yeah, it was her two fingers.
Gray rot.
And the only person whose gray rot I've taken is the Gregory,
Center.
a little bit of Centers, and the father.
My bad.
So she still has her
I apologize.
gray rot.
Then this is the left hand. This is the hand that with it that is rotted. The ring finger and the pinky are almost like curled in and blackened.
May I? And I hold out my hands to try to
She nods.
grab her. I'm going to cast Lay on Hands, and I'm going to put 10 HP into it and try to heal her gray rot like I healed the father's earlier today. Try to get back into that.
Oh, you're trying to do the roll a religion check if you're trying to do the complete eradication of it.
I can pull it too, but yeah, I'm trying to completely eradicate
If you fail, you'll pull it.
I failed. It's a 3 minus 1.
Oof. You do take 2 points of gray rot.
And she's healed.
It heals. The flame kind of restores to her fingers, but her expression doesn't change. And she looks at her hand and looks at you. If you hurt my family, I will change you.
I will say this might have been a little barbaric, but I feel like people like RNA and I need to do stuff like this. That is the only time I'm going to hurt him in situations like this. I'll have his back. I've had his back, and I will continue to have his back.
I don't. And she looks over with a bit of she looks over to you for a second, RNA, and then looks back to Arya, and she goes, "You could kill him if you hurt the family with this information. I will change you."
Now, secret is completely locked up. Me healing this gray rot was thanks for giving me that secret. I know how important it is, and I promise not to use or abuse it. Not use or abuse the secret or your trust. And I walk over to RNA, putting on my little blouse. You hit really hard, you know that?
RNA smiles at him for a moment. And then, in an instant, he reels his right arm back.
I try to dodge this one.
Makes him flinch.
Yeah.
And he reels his right arm back, and both of his legs and his left arm noticeably become very small and frail for a moment as his right arm ignites and arches 2 or 3 times the size.
That's gonna hurt.
And he will swing, not with any intent to kill.
Right. Not to kill.
Just to clarify.
Not to kill. Not to kill.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
15.
Well, to be funny, I'll take it.
There. I didn't mean to roll
Oh,
it.
8.
Do you want to narrate it as
whatever.
you take it?
I didn't mean.
I think it'd be better if he
Yeah,
narrated
anyone.
it
Yeah.
as I go unconscious.
Well, hold on. Not quite.
Oh.
This punch will only deal 10 damage,
Oh, 10 damage. Okay. Yeah.
but because he is completely unembered at the moment. Aside from that, he reels his arm back and it expands massively before absolutely smashing across the left side of Arya's face.
Oof.
And it immediately after shrinks back down, and Arne holds out his left hand as it starts to go back to its normal size, and he says, "I think this makes us more than even. Do you agree?
Sure. And when I when I shake his hand, I put 7 points of healing into him.
As you're healing him and shaking his hand, Little Red is already heading back down the stairs, and you just hear her mutter, "Fucking barbarians."
As Arde shakes his hand, he turns a little red and he shouts out, not super loud, but loud enough for her to hear. I thank you for being a witness. It's more than appreciated.
And I thank you for whatever this was. Fuck you. And she goes downstairs.
You also hit hard.
Oh, thank you.
Just
Thank
to
you.
clarify.
I appreciate it. It feels like I'm punching glass when I'm punching you. You know? Look at my
You are.
Look at my nut. I know, but I always kind of thought that was like metaphorical. But no, you're like actually made of glass and fire. That's just, it's absurd to me.
That's why getting a tattoo is going to be a bit of a bitch.
I can
I'm
imagine.
being honest with you.
Yeah.
All that being said, I wanted to state something.
Mhm.
I think that it is very impressive that you and I are equals. I am considered to be very powerful, and there are very few humanoids like yourself that are as strong as you are. I just want to say I am thoroughly impressed.
Arya smirks a little bit. And he says, you know, I'll take that compliment. I've got to tell you, though, punching isn't my forte. I'm actually the greatest healer on the planet. It's just that I was blessed with being able to punch things as well. I look down to my...
Still shaking his hand. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I look down at my fingers, my pinky and my thumb, which are now gray from taking Little Red's gray rod. I'm the greatest healer on this planet. And the reason I really wanted to fight you was because I need you to also be great. I can't run with hypocrites. So, let's be great together.
I can assure you, I'm no hypocrite. I never will be. When I die, I know for a fact there will be nothing good waiting for me. And it's part of the reason why I do what I do. Because I don't think there's going to be anyone else that would be willing to take a job like this. Not in the way I do it. I thank you for all of this. For what it's worth, though, punching really isn't my thing either, believe it or not. And his eyes nod towards the sword that still lay on the ground. Once we're both feeling a bit better and not exhausted from a day's work, you and I should have another bout. Bit of a harder hitting one. Weapons.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think I'd like that. Maybe we can prove who's actually the best fighter.
It's not going to be the best healer, I'll tell you that much. You can't have two of those titles.
I can have as many titles as I want. I can jump faster, run further, heal better. You know, I went to the city, the greatest healers in the city, and I out-healed them today, before even putting on nice clothes. That's just who I am.
And as you guys...
Is that what happened? Anyway, that's the end.
Yeah. And as you guys are walking down the stairwell, there's a nice moment after a very crazy event. As you guys are walking down, and Arya's talking about how great he is and how amazing his day was, and you guys are walking down a flight of stairs. And we go back to Nolan. You are minding your business in the tavern. They are taking years, it feels like. Gregory's up next to you, and it's about this time. One moment. My music's struggling lately, lads. I apologize. Oh my god. So stupid.
Also, to end off that note, me and I just realized, and Cameron's right, me and him have the same HP now.
Oh, that's adorable.
Really are you?
Well, we did, but then he healed me.
And then he healed it.
And then I healed you, yeah. We did at one point.
Thematic though.
Thematic, yeah.
Adorable.
And I didn't know you punched as hard as you did.
Yeah.
We punched at the same damage.
He that's quarter as hard as his normal punch.
Yeah.
I used the flat strength damage.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I could have been attacking twice.
All right, dick measuring contest. As you guys,
I've been
attacking 3 times. Roll a 1d6 plus 5 per punch.
all right, whatever. You guys later.
I can multiply my strength by 3.
Oh yeah, all right. Okay, cool.
Oh,
guys,
I can get advantage on all strength damage. Period.
Oh yeah, big belts, both.
Yeah, well, I can smite when I crit.
I can enchant my fist and roll a 2d6 3 times.
All right, very cool,
That's
guys.
2d8 plus whatever I do.
Plus 5 to all of those.
Yeah.
All right, shut up, guys. You don't have 6 arms.
I can hit you with the Stolem's Gammer.
All right, now let's see.
2d10 plus 5 3 times. Anyway,
I just hear them shouting at each other. Oh yeah, well I could do this. Oh yeah, well I could do that.
it went from very nice and pleasant to just aggressive.
Like as soon as we got down those 3 steps, it's like, oh yeah, well I can.
Oh, yeah, well I could do that. And
Yeah,
I
we had
hear
to-
my head out. They're
We had to
shouting at
quickly
each other.
hide the.
Yeah.
The 2 warriors had to quickly hide the
fact that
kind, nice ending.
yeah. The fact
Shouting
that they had a
match.
good time. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, friends off the court, rivals on it. You understand.
Kind of based.
Kind of is.
I forgot I named it the Stolem's Gammer.
Yeah.
Stone Golem's Great Hammer was too much for me to write down.
That's funny. You guys.
Oh, I just looked at it and saw it.
No, you're sitting there, and there's some people are kind of drinking. I would say that really not too much of a celebration has broken into any kind of effect. But nonetheless, while you're minding your business, that you were waiting on them to come back down, but it's taking some time. You can
Probably see
hear
Little Red come down first, like very frustrated, right? Or something. I probably like see Little Red first, right? And then like you see like pissed off about something.
Well, actually, before any of this, right now they're upstairs. You can hear loudly coming, like before they're going in through the front door. So, do you think we'll be finding with this party again? Don't embarrass me. Like you're not supposed to be coming along. Well, I wanted to be seeing how you're even planning on doing this. The doors swing open. A lady with a big umbrella throwing it open, making a huge scene as she walks in, throws it over her shoulder, and tromping on in. Miss McGunham is back and walking in and following down with her head down, head in their
Miss
hands.
McGunham.
Jin's like slinking in. Now,
Yeah, Jen.
where is the
she made it.
boy? I don't know. We're just supposed to be meeting here.
Oh, you were here to for the tattoo, right?
And who are you? This is
Oh,
no, you sorry.
hi, I am Nolan Shacklethorne. I only had a brief encounter with you earlier in the other day, or today.
My, what a forgettable face. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. So, you'll be having a tattoo then? I thought you said he was a bit strange. I thought you said he was glass. No, this isn't the guy.
I'm not the
This
one
is
having the.
Yeah.
The one we were waiting for is upstairs right now. I'll go see if they're ready.
Oh, no need. You feel a very strong arm like hit your shoulder and push you back down into your chair. We can wait for them. No need to rush. And she takes a big seat next to you, kicks her feet up on the table, and Jin's just as slunk down into her like jacket as she can be, as she kind of like finds a seat on the edge at the end of the table. So, hello. Tell me about it.
Well, what all do you already know?
Let's pretend I know nothing. What's your experience like? I see you hail from it.
Well, I am Nolan Shacklethorne, a wizard of a high degree.
Tell me something interesting! Not your
You asked
name.
me about Lo. Well, Lo is a school for wizards. High-end wizards at that.
My. He's charming. And you! What's wrong with him?
He is inebriated.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm not. I was kind of tired.
Not to
He's had
worry.
more than a few. He started drinking since noon.
Oh, well. Mind if I? And she reaches over the table, grabs at your drink, Gregory.
Yeah, it's just a water sack. Don't take too much.
Oh, yes, and this is just a flask full of grape juice. She takes some of your wine, takes a sip out of it. Ah! Disgusting. Anyways, throws it back to you. Well, if you've got nothing.
Whoa.
He perked up for a second and then went right back down.
What was that? What was that, Gregory? Couldn't quite hear you there.
Oh no, I didn't. Gregory he just tries to catch the wine.
Oh.
Yeah, you catch it, and you guys are kind of sitting down. It's about this time. If you guys want to head, you guys start making your way down. Eventually, getting to Little Red actually does not go back to the lobby. They actually head back to their room, and it's about this time when RNA and Arya show up.
So, we haven't heard much about you. Oh my God, what happened to you two?
Oh,
Yeah, like we have black eyes and
Several bruises all over.
several
the face.
bruises.
Cracked glass that's slowly reforming.
my! I would have known you were getting all this makeup to cover hickeys in the sword. I would have given you much stronger, better foundations.
I'm never having a personal conversation with you, Arya. This is the result.
Listen, we had to work something out.
Oh, I know what that's like.
I hope you did.
Yep, it's worked out. Now you're next, Nolan. I've got to talk to you about
Right.
a lot of things, but we can wait till tomorrow if you want.
Understand, I am not nearly as durable as RNA.
Understood. I will be gentle. Now, madam, what's going on? What's going on?
Arya!
This is,
Never mind. Never mind. I'll let her.
they're here to apply your tattoo, RNA.
Yes, or at least I'll be
you're getting an
observing.
extra?
But Arya, my pupil,
Oh, you said-
my protege. Good to see you again.
What's going on? What's going on, madam?
Oh well,
poppin'?
I'm here to help Miss Jen. Jen, who's just like as sunk down, goes, "Let's go somewhere more private to do this, please."
Certain.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, sure. We can go up to someone's
Probably
room.
just head to mine.
All right.
Right.
Everyone kind of
Not-
like skedaddles their way up to your room, RNA, away from the crowd. And as you're walking up, Arya, she's got Miss McGunnum's got her arm over your shoulder as she's walking up with her umbrella. I have been. What am I doing here? I'm here to supervise, make sure nothing goes wrong of the sort. It seems that we have a unique situation on our hands. He's a little bit on fire.
You
He is a little bit on fire. It made things a little difficult just now.
Yes.
But we made do.
You look
We made do.
absolutely horrid. I expect better of you.
Well, I feel really good actually.
Oh,
You know,
well.
it's I mean, I got these nice clothes, and I really want to get into some of the stuff that I got from you today.
Hey, looks
I've
like you need it.
Dying. I've been dying to put it
Right.
on.
Ma'am, I don't think you understand. He hasn't had his time to put on his makeup again. I quite literally just punched him upwards up to 10 times.
Well, that's an interesting way
Minutes ago.
to share affection. But that's not a worry. While Jin's working, you and I can play makeup.
Excellent. I would love just the sort.
Shall we do it here or in your room? This place is a bit crowded now.
Yeah, we can do it in my room.
All right.
Sure.
You two head off. At the same time, Jin kind of sits down, takes a breath, and goes, she insisted that she would come. I'm sorry. And she's not even staying here for the... What? Why did she even come? Hi, guys.
went to supervise. Did she teach you how to do this?
Well, yes and no. Yes, she did teach me. She's taught me everything in my magics. But she's not taught me how to do a Cinderkin. But I can't imagine it'd be too different, right? She looks at you, just on fire with cracks in your glass.
Well,
Right.
surely it won't. It's a good thing,
Surely.
however, and for all intents and purposes, because he's not here, although he did promise the usage of a very special item that he has, RNA will pull out from his bag fire-resistant gloves.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that-
Yep.
Oh yeah. Seriously.
that'll be
I
handy.
stole these before he left.
Yeah, okay. That would work. That'd be, thank you. And you guys do have the gold, right?
I do, yes.
Okay, good, great, awesome.
Fortunately, the rest of us had to spend it on a little mishap from earlier. But an RNA will pull out. Yes, RNA will pull out 600 gold. I believe was the requested price in full.
Yes, that is exactly right. Oh, very good.
Set it down.
All right, well, this is going to take a bit, so we're going to have a moment. But let me... She reaches down and she reaches out from underneath her cloak and pulls out what looks like a flute carrying case for a second. It's like a square case, very like simple, like what would you have a rod in that? And as she flicks it open, out comes what looks to be... It looks like almost a wand at first, like a witch's wand. And she pulls that out, and then underneath that there's like a fabric that she pulls off, and there's several vials that have special slots in them of different color and different variations. She starts to pick them out and put them out on the table as she's getting everything ready. All right, so have you done this before?
I have not. I've never even considered the thought, seeing as my actual flesh is more glassy than anything else.
That makes sense. Well, considering that this is mostly done through arcane means, I was thinking that it shouldn't be all that different. I don't have to exactly pierce as much as you might think. I do a little bit, but let me grab this, and you can see she starts rummaging around, and she goes, well, which arm and where would you like it?
Well, for starters, don't be nervous. I'm sure everything will be fine, and if anything does go wrong, I can always I'm on fire, so it's not like anyone's going to see it anyways. And he's going to pull out his right arm, and he'll show his what's that part underneath your forearm?
Wrist.
Side?
Yeah,
Not quite at the wrist, but like lower.
The old
the wrist
not
side, I
arm.
guess.
I would still call it a forearm.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Underside of my forearm, then.
Also, your knuckles are probably still a little cracked from my skull.
Absolutely.
All right.
That last one was probably the one that actually did.
Yeah, when you
Honestly.
made it 3 times as big.
As she's getting everything
Oh.
ready, she's looking at you. She's like sizing up your arm, and she goes, "Okay, so this has only gone wrong one time, so you don't have too much to worry about. That was back when I was learning. But if it does go wrong, I do want you to be aware before I do anything. Your soul will leave your body. With that being said, are you still okay with me doing this?"
Well, it's not the first time I've had my soul ripped from my body. Let's do it.
All right, very good. And as she grabs the wand, and she takes off some of the lids, they're like little jars, and you can see that she dips it in a red, and then dips it in like this blackish color, and then dips it into a blue, and the end of the wand begins to like glow like a mixture of these colors. It's strangely not becoming just what, like the black is not overpowering, rather it's like 3 different colors are all like on the tip of the wand. And she then goes over your wrist and she goes, "All right, here we go." And she starts digging into it. You immediately feel a shock of pain that runs its way up as arcane starts to appear on the edges of your fingertips. And she begins like drilling away. And as she's working, there's some time that kind of goes into this process. And she goes, "So, Lo, do you want to tell me about that?"
No one's having Gossamer like take notes on the whole process because he's as he's watching like, oh yes, well, Lo is a magical school, primarily a floating castle over a massive lake, practically over the sea, and excuse me, I'm a bit distracted. I'm still looking at the process. Yes. I have been studying there for myself for quite some time. I am currently in my master's, hoping to earn my PhD there. Eventually become a student. We cover pretty much every school of magic. Hold many masters of the arcane arts. Not even just in one school.
Do they make you eat toads?
No.
I thought that was a trick. I've been Miss McGunham has been making me eat toads, telling me that it'll increase my mana, and I'm not sure if that's even real. And so I was going to ask you if that's like a common practice or anything like that. And do you guys also like take fly wings and make drinks with those?
I suppose as a spell component or an alchemical ingredient, but though that is unfamiliar to me in what exact recipe.
Okay.
Though frog thing, that is what type of magic is Miss McGunham trained in exactly?
The magic that I know, I guess.
I think she's just fucking with her.
Maybe.
I was worried possibly. Though she has taught me a few
seems
things.
crazy enough to believe it.
You guys want to hear about the first time I killed a man?
Oh. It's just, and we go from that as she's working away over to you, Arya.
Me and her are doing like a mani-pedi, and I'm like, gosh, girl, you would not believe what my cat did today.
What did he do?
Dude, girl, we had to spend so much money on him. He loves just grabbing things and forging around, and Brian, I tell you, when I had to pay 500 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
To get him out of the hole.
What
today.
a little guy. Oh my god. Where's he at?
Such a little guy. Oh my goodness. I don't know. You were talking to him. He's that little drunk cat.
Oh, that's your cat?
That's my cat.
Oh,
yeah.
he's precious. Oh my god. Little guy got a little bit too much stuff. Was it the drinking? Is it just 500 gold pieces? No.
No, he was sober for it.
Where is that guy
No,
anyways?
I don't actually know, but
Oh,
I'm
well.
sure he's up to something completely reasonable.
Pan over
and
real quick.
responsible.
Where are you at,
Cut
Gregory?
to him passed out. Cut to him passed down on a table.
Yeah, Gregory is currently passed out on the table.
Okay.
But not just on the table. He's like, close to one of those tables near the
Curled up
wall,
like a
and he's
cat.
just like, yes. And the people at the table are just like really confused, but
There's people already at the table.
somebody
Yes.
somebody else's table and curled up and slept on it.
Yeah, he's like curled up like a normal cat would.
Yeah, just the whole human body
Yes.
thing. And standing over you, like someone tried to like pickpocket you, and standing over you is just a horse. Its entire head's just like bodyguarding you,
Yeah.
blocked up.
Yep. We got the buddy system with our animals.
Amazing.
yes.
Surely he's not in any trouble then. And if
No,
so,
definitely not.
cats will be cats.
Cats will be cats. I keep telling the fire guy about that.
Hmm.
It's all of our cats. You know, we all have to be kind of responsible.
Right, of course. And you can't let them out. You can't let them free. They're destroying the bird
Yeah.
population.
They are. I saw him take a was it a crossbow? He destroyed like 7 harpies before I even showed up to a fight one time.
Wow.
He just destroys bird, just like you said.
You
just
need
destroy
to
bird
harness
populations.
train him, okay? He can still enjoy the
Harness train him.
outside, but he's just got to wear a harness so he doesn't get hurt and so he doesn't go doing that. Because
Correct.
harpies I might even be going extinct. I don't know.
That's terrible. Well, we got to protect the harpies.
Exactly.
You know, it's just
now,
so
Aria.
true.
Can I have a
Yes,
fingernail?
ma'am. Yeah, sure, of course.
Oh, okay. She grabs a dagger, stabs your hand, like rips out a fingernail, and just takes it. Thank you, Aria.
God.
And it plocks into a vial before you can even blink, and there's a bloody fingernail gets vialed up, and it disappears into her pocket. All right.
Huh.
So
I used my last heal point to heal my finger.
Oh,
Ow, that
you no longer have
Ow.
it inside you, so it only heals, like, this stops the bleeding, but you don't grow a new finger now, because you no longer have the calicap inside you.
Oh yeah, that was doing. Yep. That's fair. Oh, I'm gonna miss that.
Oh, they grow back, don't worry.
I guess they did grow back. Why'd you do that?
I need it. So,
all right.
about your
I guess you did
cat,
ask.
do you have a
Yes.
collar or anything?
No, I really should invest in one. I mean, I just got him, and you know, they don't come with an instruction manual.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And do you
So
have any
I'm
of
kinda just trying to
Nolan's
figure it
hair?
out. Probably. I haven't combed his hair, but I'm sure if you asked him.
Oh, no, I was just going to see if you
that'd
had any.
probably- you know, I'm all out of wizard hair, but you know, I almost don't want wizard hair. You
Mhm.
know,
Nolan,
although I really
Nolan and
I really
RNA,
gotta
roll
talk
a
about
perception check.
That's a 23.
That's a 17.
Hey, Rose. Does it involve ears or nose?
This is pure sight.
Spiritual. Oh, sight.
Sight?
Okay.
Okay. I got an 11.
You got
I got a 17.
I got a 23.
Mhm.
She's about 75% of the way done with the tattoo at this time. Panning back to Arya. I was just curious if you had any hair or anything of that sort of his. I know, you know.
No, I mean, you know, I need to talk to that guy. I was kind of mean to him, but we were kind of in a high stakes situation.
Yeah.
So I feel like I still need to apologize for that. But
Mm-hmm.
he's a wizard, so I've just never been really comfortable with wizards, you know?
Me too.
Have you had that issue?
Yes, wizards have always been a problem. I swear, since the dawn of time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're telling me. I mean,
Once they started
absolutely.
popping out of the woodwork from mountain to mountain, starting in dwarves and then eventually becoming into all the humanoid races, it was a problem. Like, they just could not stop. And then they pretty much brought down the reign of the dragons.
Yeah. Man. Dragons, that's a fun one.
Wizards did that themselves, completely ending an age. Now look at us.
Wow. Selfish. Selfish,
It's
right?
selfish, unbelievable, even.
Ah, unbelievable. Yeah.
Breaking
But
the
he's-
natural order is what some might say.
You know, I wasn't gonna say that, but you might have a point there.
Yeah.
Breaking the net, yeah. Honestly, yeah. But he's been nice. I need to actually talk to him.
Yeah,
Work some stuff out.
totally fair.
Yeah.
Totally get it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, they should be finishing up just about now, so. And you
Oh,
are
that's
looking
good.
pretty, well, I'm going to be honest with you, love. I did my best. I worked with you. Whew, did he do a number on your face?
It hurt. It really, I tried to be cool about it.
Mhm, mhm.
We were doing this whole thing, but it really hurt. I just kind of wanted to, stop immediately.
Well,
But I had to look cool in for my horse too.
did it make any sense? Like, did it happen at a time that made sense, and did it have any reasonability to it?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been planning it out.
Yeah.
We've been planning it out.
Oh,
for
you've been planning it
literal
out?
weeks.
Well, congratulations. I'm
Yeah.
glad you guys got to that step in your relationship. Like, it's hard to
Yeah,
get to
it's
that
just-
base where you're comfortable with
to
being
get from
that aggressive.
To get from that step of like, you're polite to
Right.
that step,
Where
I
you're
mean,
just like
it is a
smacking
lot,
them.
but-
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it takes
I'm
a
so-
lot of trust. That's what it takes.
Trust, absolutely.
And you
trust,
should be
so
proud
much
of that trust that you've built with him.
Mhm,
I'm proud of you
mhm,
guys.
for sure. Thank you. It's so nice talking to you. I feel like I've known you for so long.
It's funny you should say that. I feel
Yeah?
the same way.
Oh, really? Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. Man,
But
that's awesome. I'm starting to like this city a little bit.
yeah, it's a good city. It's a good city. Lots of culture.
Mhm.
Lots of culture. You should try
I can.
the gum. What?
I was gonna say, yeah, lots of culture. The statue out there, that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
That statue,
yeah. But the statue. Yeah.
the big one.
Well, what about it?
I'm just saying, like it's a massive statue,
I mean,
and there's so many
Yeah, fine.
different types of people.
Well,
It-
it involves.
But you
It's
don't
about wizards, right? It's
That's about
it's a god
That's
of
about
wizards.
God of
Mhm.
Wizards. They have gods for wizards.
They did.
And is that her or is that a statue of her?
Some people say it's her.
Wow.
I don't
That's
love
crazy.
this conversation or this topic. Just kind of stresses
I'm
me
sorry.
out.
If it's making you uncomfortable, I understand.
Mhm.
Wizards also kind of make me uncomfortable. I get it. Yeah. I'm just saying, this is a nice city. I kind of
Yeah.
like it.
It is. And you're a nice person, Ario.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You too, ma'am.
All right. Well, it's getting late, and I'm
Mhm.
tired. My old skin, my old brain is just all fuzzy from here.
Oh, don't say that about yourself. You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Aria. You're so precious.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you.
I do need to get going, and I'm sure they're done by now.
I understand. Let's pop in
Oh.
for a spell and
And before I forget, a gift for you.
Mhm.
She reaches in her pocket,
again.
hands you over what looks like a vial of water. But it's like in a very nice glass, like almost like a heart shape, but not exactly. And she kind
Aw.
of hands over. If you're ever in trouble, give it a swig.
A swig? Okay. Absolutely. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right. And she heads on way. You guys finish up. As you guys are finishing up with
We
the
pan
tattoo.
back over to RNA.
Yeah.
You hear, and with his mouth forcibly removed, his voice was it was so straining on me. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get rid of it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
His friend, I remember seeing him run, and I wasn't worried. I was going to catch up to him later. That was going to be fine. Besides, he wouldn't make it very far in the snow anyways. And my blade just right through the collarbone,
Oh.
all the way down.
Oh, wow. That's
I couldn't.
mm-hmm.
It was a hard choice for me because that was one of the first times I've ever cursed a human being,
Mm-hmm.
and that was rough. Truly, it was. I thought I was gonna. It was a rough one,
Uh,
but I can't say it wasn't well deserved for what he did to the rest of us.
Right.
Um,
Maybe spare some of the details she needs to focus.
At the very least, I didn't have to worry about cleaning up the mess. The rest of the woods, they do that kind of thing naturally. By the way, how's the progress going?
sorry. Yeah, no, we're almost done. Just finishing up.
Oh, that's good.
And at this point,
I can tell you about.
yeah, at this point, she's been working in a circle on your wrist, and while you've been talking, you look down now, and it's almost nauseating because you now see there's just basically she's been boring a hole into your wrist, starting at the like just literally making a big hole, drilling it out. She has not been making a design, and at this point she goes, now this is the part that's going to hurt, as she gets what's like this long wand, makes it parallel with your forearm.
This is the part.
And she puts her hand to the back of it. She goes, all right, on 3, ready? 1, 2, and she jams the rod into your arm. The rest of it was just like digging a hole as it goes, and you can feel your whole body get shocked with an energy and like electricity, as like your whole body just kind of like gets cold for a second. And
his flames explode out, and you just hear you lying whore. He looks down at his arm, and as the flames die down, I was wondering what the hole was for.
Yeah. So definitely, the good thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're good. I don't think your soul's left your body.
His eyes are solid black for a moment.
I think.
And they suddenly flicker back to life. I wonder if I should roll a wisdom check. No,
Only if you're in your berserk form.
Yeah.
So, with that, it's going to take a bit for your body to adjust, for you to attune, but I got it in there. The wound should heal over if you work like we do, I think. Your glass heals, I'm sure, right? If not, don't lean your arm forwards because it might fall out. But there you go. If I could take that gold, please.
Well, RNA will inspect the work real quick. How that looks like.
After the wand was shunted into your arm, almost acting like a third bone in between what would be the 2 bones there. Ignore that soundtrack. Your arm blackens. No. You're like staring at the actual wand, like you can see through your like transparent like glass. And she goes, if you want to see design, and she has the fire resistant glove. She reaches underneath your arm and flips your hand to where it's like you can see the tops of your hands, and you can see that on your left hand, where the knuckles meet, in between each knuckle, there's a long black strip that almost runs its way back to the end, all the way up to the wrist, and it happens for each in between each spot between the knuckles. That runs its way to about right here, where it finds its way stopping at your glove.
Did you give him Wolverine claws? Are these Wolverine claws?
They are. They would be looking a lot like how Wolverine claws would look, except they're not like sticking out. They're more like where the Wolverine claws would be stuck inside the hand, and they're these black lines that run backwards, and they appear on both hands.
Does it like incorporate? Does it look like a spider? Like its legs down it, and then around the circles, the body, and then further up the arm.
They're thin and spindly, and that is where it's heading. That's right. They are very spider-esque.
Sorry, I thought I hit hard before. Our next fight's gonna be fun. And it looks like you have done a magnificent job. I think you're well deserving of the gold.
Thank you.
And he tilts his head, and the gold is still sitting on the table nearby.
She quickly grabs it, almost like almost desperately grabs it, and she's like, "Thank you." And and if there's anything else I could do, just let me know. And Nolan, if you have any extra books, I've always wanted to learn magic the right way. If you have anything, but if not, that's okay.
No, well, I have a few notes and things I've experimented with, a few twists to usual stuff that I have done.
It's not too
I
often
don't
you
think
run
it's
into
spared.
a wizard from Low itself.
Right.
I personally don't think Miss Gullah whatever is really teaching you the right way.
I don't
Right,
really
yeah.
know about right way or wrong way, but it is what I have,
It's
and it's
certainly
what's
a way.
here.
Well, I would recommend not eating toads.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah, that's fair. I didn't. I mean, now I know, and I'm gonna say no next time. But I just, I didn't know before now.
Hmm.
Did you
Matt-
eat one already?
I've eaten a lot, like alive
Hmm.
too.
Hmm.
RNA makes a sad "Ugh" kind of face.
Well, this I believe this is a fair trade of you taught me this, at least an unorthodox method of this method of arcane. I believe it's only fair to trade notes with you, and he'll give her like a copy of like all the experimentation he's done on like with Gossamer and Unseen Servant.
She
Some notes to work from there.
thank you. Do you do you need any money? Or well, no, I don't really.
No. No. This is fair to me.
I've
That
seen this
should
man write. He keeps his notes in triplicate.
mhm.
I see.
That should have all the details that you need and perhaps variations, how it works, understanding it. It should give you an unseen servant that should be able to help you around the shop a little bit and potential variations that you may be able to make with it.
Yeah.
I
AKA,
appreciate
Remember when
it.
you
Making
told me
it,
that he could turn into a giant golem? That was cool that you informed us ahead of time.
An infusion of elemental magic within it.
Okay,
Hmm.
sure.
I learned something within that Grey Rod zone we ventured into.
And you see her. She takes the notes and she like twists her wrist. They like to put it underneath, and when she twists her wrist back, it's gone.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
Nice.
that's everything. So unless you just want me here, I think I should go make sure I go get Miss McGunham and head on.
Right. We won't keep you.
Okay.
If you do want to stay in the tavern, there's a little bit of a party going downstairs. Drinks are on the house.
Oh, I suppose I should ask, though I was watching it intently and took notes of it. May I ask the specifics of the benefits of the arcane tattoo?
This particular one he's requested, I thought he may have already known since he knew it by name. But this is a relatively simple one. So what he should.
I do.
I'm unaware.
So the effects that he should be seeing involve once he attunes, or once he attunes, his strikes should have. Well, it does kind of appear differently in different people, but he should be striking. For instance, when I've applied this to one man, when he would strike with his hands, it would leave a frost behind. Another one could strike lightning from about 10 feet away. It really depends on the wielder, and it kind of changes based on them. I really don't know what we'll see RNA doing come tomorrow morning, but I do know that it will improve his abilities to strike in some way, fashion, or form. And it's primarily used in cheating and boxing, but also it is a little bit favored for those who are a bit more on the If you're familiar with Sawyer, there's a couple potion runners that use this particular tattoo, and that's why I'm used to making it and giving it to people. The runners commonly will get this tattoo because you can move around without having to wield a weapon and still be able to knock down a door, which is no small feat.
Such thing as cheating when it comes to monster hunting.
Yeah. Fascinating.
All right, and with
Are you
that,
okay?
Oh.
I'm okay. And at that same time that she says that, Miss McGunham swings open the door. All right, dear, time to be going. She, yes, grabs the gold, just kind of sticks her arm out. She goes, thank you. And they start heading their way out.
Thanks again. He waves to them.
And
Arnie turns to Nolan and he says, "Do you think it was the story I told?"
It was certainly very off-putting, I must say. Even as someone who has seen you work, that was very disturbing. Never tell that to me again.
Arnie looks down in like a saddened look, and he. I thought I was a good storyteller.
Right. Go a little light on the details next time.
I was.
And you guys converge, going about your business, treating the night how you wish. A small party with a little bit of liveliness kind of kicks up at times. Drinks and a relaxing afternoon. A good chance to wind down after a much busy few days. And we'll close tonight's session there. I hope you guys all had a great time, and thank you all for playing.
Much intense.
Oh, she's gonna use that fingernail to make you her puppet. Oh,
Oh, for sure.
Me and
100%.
Arya beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, we did.